2 homes in one, plus a beautiful pool. Great Shelby County neighborhood. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
Brian Peters here with you for this Sunday, May the 10th, Mother's Day, Weather Extreme video. And it looks like deja vu all over again. Let's get right to the images, and here's a look at our Skycam network. And a little bit of sun coming through the clouds at Clanton, so a kind of a pretty shot. And it looks a little foggy up at Trussville, so a little variety in our weather pattern this morning. I know Trussville got some rain last night, so that's making them a little bit foggy this morning. The culprit has been this surface boundary that continues to float somewhere across the southeastern U.S., and we get these little waves developing along it, and we have another wave this morning. In the upper atmosphere, it's fairly zonal flow with a little bit of these ripples moving through, and those ripples, once again, helping to set off showers and thunderstorms. Some of them could be severe. Notice the ridge is building a little bit there over Texas. It's still warm across the southern tier of the United States and kind of chilly with freezing values across the northern tier of the United States. Closer to home, though, it looks like about the mid-60s for the most part for central Alabama this morning. A little bit cooler than yesterday as a result of the rain that we had move through the area last night. And as I said, deja vu all over again. Here we come. Here comes another one. Our map kind of looks, or the radar map looks a lot like it has several times this week, and across the southeastern U.S. Along that boundary, a number of flash flood watches are in effect, including some for central Alabama. QPF once again indicating between 3 and 4 inches over the next 5 days, and I think many spots in the central Alabama area got probably around 1 to 2/10 of an inch of rain last night. Storm Prediction Center indicating the possibility of slight risk along and near the Gulf Coast, and that stays that way for day 2 before we get a little break in the action. All right, here's the 06Z GFS model run, and this is the surface map for today. And you can see the GFS is painting showers and thunderstorms, most of them probably across Mississippi and Arkansas this morning and through noontime, and then coming our way this afternoon. And in the upper atmosphere by Monday, we're getting another little ripple coming through the nearly zonal flow, and that will bring another round of showers and thunderstorms. You can see a kind of a series of them once again, one over the Carolinas and one back over Arkansas on Monday. Looks like we get a little break as the ridge builds a little bit stronger, not real strong, but a little bit stronger on Tuesday, and that helps to build the surface pressure in here, the high at the surface, and that should give us a little break in the action. But it looks like as the high migrates eastward, we're going to see showers return. We stay in a reasonably zonal flow with the westerlies pretty far north, and the ridge becoming a little bit stronger, but that's just going to keep us in a moist air mass, and so we're going to see showers and thunderstorms possible for much of the upcoming week. I don't think we're going to see quite as regular a pattern as we've seen so far the last several days. The upper air pattern, once again, the ridge, not real strong, but certainly is there. The westerlies along the northern tier of the United States, and that keeps us just a little bit unsettled with, I think, more diurnal showers. Here comes a little kicker, though, a little later now. Yesterday, the GFS was showing this around Friday. Now it's suggesting a little later on Saturday. We got a fairly strong short wave with a little more amplitude to it coming through the flow on Saturday, and that should bring a surface front through the central U.S. on Saturday, and that should swing through here on Sunday. So it looks like the weekend could be a little bit unsettled as well. And then by Monday, the trough, which again is going to be a little bit stronger, it looks like, that trough gets a little bit to our east, and that should drag the front on through. And once again, surface high from over the Ohio River Valley comes into the area. Quickly out into voodoo country, the GFS painting something kind of interesting, a little cold core upper low over the Outer Banks on the 21st. I don't know that I believe this. The GFS has been struggling for the last couple of weeks, so I'm not sure I go with that, but it's there on the maps. And then by the 25th of May, as we are getting close to June, the ridge building in, and we've got a fairly strong trough out over the off of Southern California coastline. So some interesting changes coming in the weather. And yes, I'm a little hoarse. I had quite a day at the Buck Creek Festival yesterday, and responsible for the announcing of all the bands. And it was a great time. Had a great crowd out there. Appreciate everybody coming out for our festival here in Helena. James will be back with the next Weather Xtreme video bright and early tomorrow morning. Hope that you have a great Mother's Day, and Godspeed.